Good morning, YouTube. At work and back up and running a little bit. Been a hard week. Yeah, we're running a little late today. I had to stop by Wally World and get some gas for the generator. So that's where we've been. Good morning. Who we got popping in? Need I guess? Let me make sure I'm on live chat. 2 people in. Super duper. Good. Get the work one up and running. La da dee. Well, down to 1. Somebody stopped in and gave a like. That's cool. What's going on out there, folks? Hope everything's okay with everybody. Good. I heard a ding-a-ling. I think that was my regular computer, though. Well, maybe, maybe not. Hard to say. Okay. Well, either my internet's running slow. People are just being naturally quiet today. Oh, good old government crap. Close that. Let's get that open. It sounds like somebody's running a generator outside. Excuse me a second, guys. Get some tissue paper and clean these glasses. They aren't working too good. Ah, much better. Doesn't make me look any better, but I can see better. Okay, come on now. What's going on? I know what I can do. I can go in over here. Get on there like that. Okay, well that's the internet. That's not what I asked to start. I asked my Outlook to start. That's okay. Need me Outlook. Okay. Okay. Oh, Lordy, I'm never going to get cut off on my videos. 133 notifications. You know what happens when you can't get on for a while? Somebody type something. Maybe somebody already did and I'm just not seeing it. Okay, come on. I don't want the video. I want my home page. Where is my Outlook? Okay. Well, try something new today if I can get it to work. Right now it's not wanting to do much. we go. Okay, and there we go. And there we go. Why is it not going there? What's going on? I can't get into YouTube. Hey, what's up? Hang on a second. Let me give you your wrench. Are you still getting snow? I think you were one of the members that was getting snow. But anyway, good morning. Welcome in. I'm going to try something different. Excuse me while I move this around. I'm going to try going like this because I can never see the chat on here like I want to. So I'm going to put the chat up right there. Yeah, I hear you, man. I guess as a mechanic you would like the wrenches. Yep, everybody gets one. I don't want anybody being shortchanged. Oh, cool. I've always wanted an Outback, but never gotten around to getting one. They've always been either too small for my family, or I ended up with a bigger thing like a truck. But, oh, I gotta mute this. Mute that till I go and watch Roger. Okay, that works. I'm not getting any chat on the iPad, but I'm watching my own stream on YouTube on the computer, and I get to see the chat. Yeah, I understand. Hell, I can't. I didn't pay as much for my first house as people want for a brand new SUV. I guarantee you that. And now I appear to be frozen. Of course, that could be my government network, or because I hit something. Nope. Well, the chat seems to be moving. Am I frozen or not? I'm not frozen on the iPad, but on the lead I'm trying, or feed I'm trying to watch, it looks like I'm frozen. So, huh. Very interesting. Oh, it's the government site. It keeps freezing the page on me. That's nice of it. Alrighty. But I still can't see chat on the iPad. Not a good thing. Okay, there you are. Thank you. Yeah, you could buy a hell of a drone for what they want for an SUV. Yeah, you could almost buy a real Predator. Well, not really. They're a couple mil, at least. So I probably couldn't afford that. And my government computer still has not booted up. Isn't that amazing? Still waiting for it to complete booting up. What a piece of junk. Let me try it on this one here, see what I can do. No, I can't do it there, because that's actually logged in as me. So, anyway, I'll just keep playing with this, trying to keep up with chat. Well, we've had 4 likes. That's not bad. Well, there's the problem. There's new software available on my government computer. That's great. I love it. It's usually stuff I can't use anyway, or don't use. I can't get my Outlook to run. That's a bad thing. Alrighty. Oh man, this thing. I don't believe this. It just jumped back to the last live feed I did from home. Let's see what we can do. Okay, now I can see chat. hopefully it'll keep working. I don't know why it doesn't like YouTube. Hell, it's the only thing they let us access to so that we can get training videos downloaded. You'd think they would love it. Well, I don't know how I got this thing on my laptop. Droneologist, good morning. Thank you for coming to visit. Been away for a few days, so got in here yesterday. I could have got on, but I didn't get here till 11:30 in the morning. I had to go hunt up a generator for the house and found one store that had them. So spent the whole morning getting that hooked up to run things and stop from losing a whole bunch of good meat and power other things. Okay, 96 emails. Oh, lordy. 133 notifications I got to catch up on. It's going to be a while, guys. It might be a long time. Okay, there's my Outlook. Looks like it's finally starting. Oh, last time I said, well, would you like to troubleshoot the problem? No. Just start my Outlook. Oh, lordy. So, anybody out there been affected by this wonderful storm? I don't know if you've seen some of the footage. I don't know what they've been showing because I don't have TV. But from what I've heard, Panama City Beach basically doesn't exist anymore. I'm sure all the condos are still there and all that, but all the little shops and everything took a severe hit. A really bad hit. Yeah. I'll check you guys later today. I don't want to do too much checking while I'm sitting here like this because sometimes bad things happen when I leave this to go do that. But yeah, it unchecks a lot of people, buddies. A lot of people. I can't remember. Went to somebody the last time I was on, and I had them since the first day I went to Canadian Drone Network when they were still a network, not a hub. And I know I had them because I was getting his videos. All of a sudden, you know, you didn't subscribe to him. Sure I did. You just don't remember. Yep. Hang on, I gotta move this so I can see the. Is it gonna hit you guys, you think? Where are you at, dronologist? You want to know the funny thing? Oh my goodness, look at all those emails. I have got my work cut out for me when the clock actually starts. Holy cow. Wow. That's a lot of government emails. Whew. All right. Oh, Newfoundland. Well, it's actually supposed to go out to sea. You'll probably get the feeder bands, but I'm hoping you don't get the storm and hoping it dies out there. They say it's headed for France, so you're going to get some of it probably. I just hope you don't get a lot. But yeah, one of the little malls down in Panama City just isn't even there anymore, and it wasn't that old. They had just built it not too long ago. Okay, let me download this. Save as.
Morning.
Morning.
How's your generator / freezer situation?
That's still running.
Good.
39 hours and 10 minutes. So, put that on my desktop. I might need your help with this tracker later.
Okay.
I ain't gonna do it right now.
What, the all-in-one tracker?
Yeah, whatever. You know, you send these people the certificates. Wouldn't it be easier? Hey, certificate came in. Go to the tracker. Put the date. Put the certificate somewhere. No, I gotta go find all the certificates.
Well, I don't even send stuff to them anymore.
Like,
I just post them in the folder.
yeah. Yeah.
Because it became evident to me he wasn't really tracking them, so.
Yeah. Well, she definitely wasn't. Maybe more so than him, but she wasn't doing a good job.
No.
So is Jim left yet?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see what the Sergeant Major has to say.
I got
Or
an
Master
email
Sergeant.
from him yesterday because of the DTS fiasco. with the
Command
weather.
Climate Survey. Brief back. I don't go to those. Who's Christopher Hammond? Enrollment request.
Oh, I already put him in. He's in class 2
Okay.
coming up, so I went ahead and put him in.
Okay. I don't put them into the show because
Well, I need to get a hold of somebody's orders when they come in because their orders tell them to go to our website and look at the stuff that they need to be familiar with.
okay, this admin leave code shit. That's what we took care of yesterday, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's done. Michael Hines. I don't have a radio, Mike. I haven't had one in the 10 years I've been a reserve. You've never issued me one. Admin leave codes. Annual training worksheet. Why do I have 2 of those? Was there a difference between the 2, or does he just think I didn't do the first one?
I don't know.
Oh, never mind. I know why. I saved it to my desktop. I went back to the top of the list, and he was in the middle of the list, is where that was. So he only sent me one. Okay. What the heck is this? Oh, that's more stuff about admin. How many people are going to send me stuff about how to do the admin
The
leave?
secretary sent it out and then Chris resent it.
And then he sends to all. Under this, do we collect this or do we select that?
Who was that?
Jason.
Yeah.
He replied to all instead of just reply.
Yeah.
Okay, not worried about that. Here's the original. It'll be admin leave. Oh, Jay, brigade's changing command?
Oh, I didn't see that. When did that come out?
I don't know. This is a weather ping. I hate to see him leave, but I know he's got to. Or else, I wonder if he's going to get his star. Very few do leave in this brigade, but he's one that I think deserves it. You know, there's a ping on here, you know.
Actually, you know what? He might, you know why? Because I bet you he had to take this so he could advance because he was in special ops the whole time. He wasn't going to get a special ops command.
That's it. That's what I'm thinking. Because he's an excellent person. Okay, so they sent me a picture of the Fort Rucker homepage with the weather alert on it.
Telling you where to go to get the weather for the hurricane.
They sent me the picture of it. There's no. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. What is he doing? And who's this from? I have no idea who that is. All it says is Michael. And
What's the message?
it's a link. I ain't going to a link from somebody I have no idea who they are. Trying to think. No, I'm not about to do that, because if I don't know who sent the link, then all you put down is Michael, and that's all your email says. Guess what? I ain't going there.
Well, in that tracker, what I've done is the folder that he posts the stuff in under grad academics on the server.
Yeah.
I just go in there because all of my things have, you know, like sharp,
Mm-hmm.
and then as part of the file name, I put the date that certificate is.
Ah.
So I can go in there and just look at that and update the dates on the tracker. Now, the tracker has some of the stuff that's not gonna be in that doesn't give you a certificate, the ones that we have to just go to at the theater.
Good morning, Richard and Janet. How you doing? Mr. Crawley, how you doing? Glasgow. Hello. Yeah, I don't know.
I just have no idea what that last one was supposed to count for.
I was told by Chris that it counted for our sexual harassment, it counted for our anti-suicide or whatever, because the one guy was there, and I don't know what else, but those 2 things, that it definitely counted for both of those, not just one.
Suicide
So-
prevention.
Suicide prevention and sharp, whatever,
Sexual harassment.
sexual harassment and.
Now, this is a new one also, so domestic violence is now a new one that they're putting in there, so.
And that's what that one, I mean, I don't know. I wish they'd just track it all themselves. Really do. Oh, let's see. Yeah,
I'm gonna check, cause I sent him, there was 3 dates on there that he didn't have. We're not up to date, so, and then I gotta do some training because it's expired in September.
well, if it's that computer shit, you
Well,
better hurry up.
No, actually, it's a new one that they put on us now. This, no fear sexual harassment thing, that was supposed to be good according to the site until 2044. Now this is, the 203 version, that was 202, this one's an updated one, so apparently they want you, it's now mandatory training, but it's not, that's, that goes through.
Yes, it is. Okay, guys. Welcome. Had to do some work business for a second. Alrighty, so we got Lash and Mr. Crawley and Janet and Richard are in here. Yeah, what happened yesterday, guys, when the storm hit, we only had, I bet, no more than 40 minutes worth of rain. And we had high winds probably most of the day. The storm hit at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. At 5:15, while it was raining, we lost power. And it wasn't just us. It was the whole southern half of my county and the entire county below me. And when we called to report it, they said, we're aware of the outages and it's going to be an extended outage. Well, we didn't know what extended was going to mean. So we sat there, and I got up in the morning and said, hey, I can't let all this meat in these freezers go bad. So I spent yesterday morning hunting up a generator that could run things, hooking it up, setting it up, gassing it up, starting it up. And I didn't get to work till 11:30. So by the time I got to work, it was too late to do any kind of feed and let anybody know what was going on. But other than the fact that we've had no power for the last 37 hours, that's our only problem. We had no damage whatsoever, very little rain at the house, lots of wind. We made out a whole lot better than the people to our south and east. South and east is where the storm went. And definitely, if you've seen any of the footage, I haven't got to see any because I just now got TV last night when I figured out that that generator could run the TV and the satellite dish and the sound box and all those other things, in addition to the other things I had it running. I didn't realize how big a generator it was, evidently. But yeah, Panama City Beach, if there was a little building down there, like a mom and pop diner or a mom and pop store, they're not there anymore for the most part. They're right on the beach. Looked like most of the hotels, the high-rises, made out okay because they were built to withstand it. But all the little shops that have been there for, hell, some of them probably close to 100 years. I don't know, but it's all gone. Yeah, I know, guys, and I appreciate it. I know you were probably looking for me yesterday. I tried every way I could to get up and get online, and it just couldn't happen. I couldn't do it. I got here, I had to get ready to teach, and I taught all the way to 4 o'clock. And once I got done at 4 o'clock, off I had to go. DJ, good morning. Yeah, we're okay, man. And I know I promised you guys I would try that night to at least let's get on Mel's show. Man, we lost power at 5:15. I had no generator at the time. I went out in the front yard. I even tried to log on with just my cell phone. And either the AT&T towers didn't have power or something happened to them because it was showing me that I had 2 bars, but I couldn't get through. I couldn't get anything to go through. Not even a text message. So, that's no problem, man. Being away from the keyboard, that's okay. Hell, I go away from the keyboard sometimes. But anyway, I appreciate y'all worrying about us. We're okay. We really need to keep the people down in PC and Georgia and South Carolina and North Carolina in your prayers, though. Because the last thing North Carolina needed was any more rain. And Panama City, I mean, that eye went right over the top of the beach. I'm wishing the local news would show me a few more pictures because like I told you the other day, the last time I was on, there's a little mom and pop 7-story condo style hotel that we go to every time we go down there. But on the opposite side of the street is their older 2-story hotel. That's the old kind of construction. But yeah, we have no damage, DJ. We only got like at max 40 to 45 minutes worth of rain, and now it was, I mean, it was straight downpour, and it was what kind of drops were going like that because of the wind. But no, my daughter has a leak in her bedroom, but no shingles missing. So, and she said it's a little teeny leak. I said, well, you get it fixed immediately, or you'll get me over there. I'll put a tarp on it, so that, you know, because that one little leak will grow into a big leak. But no, we had winds all night. You could hear it howling out there. But like I was telling folks, the storm hit right on time. She was very punctual. She was supposed to hit our area at 3 o'clock, and at 3 o'clock, looked at the clock and looked outside, and the rain was here. But it only rained till about 3:45. And then we were sitting there watching TV at 5:15, and I don't know if you've ever noticed if the power just goes poof like that, that's usually somebody hit a pole or something fell down, you know, something broke. But what the power did was 4 times in rapid succession go completely off, back on, off, back on. That usually means that wires are going like this. And the last one, it went and it's gone. I mean, it's been out now. Well, it was 5:15, so figure 36, 37, 38 hours right now it's been out for. So I'm hoping I can keep affording buying gas and keep the generator running. Got a pretty decent one. It'll run for 13 hours, and it's been running ever since yesterday morning at 10:30. I've shut it down twice for gas, once last night so it would run through the night. But it gives me enough power to run the fans in the house to keep the house a little bit of air flowing for the wife, because she doesn't like it real hot. And last night I found out it would run the TV and everything that's associated with the TV. Yeah, there's my buddy. There it is. That's my wake up in the morning. I don't do coffee, okay? But yeah. Of course, YouTube will probably see that and think I'm commercializing for Monster or something. But yeah, I'll tell you what I can do. I know I can't go there, but I can make Dick go there, because Dick's up and watching. That's how I'm going to see the chat, because I can't see the chat on this iPad very often. Hello, Mr. Crawley. How you doing, my friend? Okay, let me see what we got here. Oh, that looks cool. Wow. 451 miles per hour? Yeah, where do you fly that? Wow. Well, that's very interesting. I'll have to come back and watch that later on. Let me pause it. I'll leave it up. I'm going to pause it. And I'll sit in here with the chat. That sure does look pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, we're okay. I'm hoping that the generator is keeping that freezer cold enough, because that's where most of our expensive foods is, or are. Yeah, it's holding at 1 degree Fahrenheit. And last time I checked, 32 was freezing. So it's still got that stuff frozen. It's just not. Usually I run it at about a -4 or a -6 to extremely freeze it. That may be the one thing that made it last overnight until I could get a generator on it. I don't know. But the generator story was kind of funny. I kind of figured that nobody was going to have them, but my first bet was Lowe's, so I went to Lowe's because they open at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I drove in there, and I just said, let me ask. I said, you're going to laugh probably, but got any generators left? And the guy goes, no, not a one. I said, okay. And then Walmart said they had a small one online, but oh yeah, lost power at 3:15 or 5:15, excuse me, on Wednesday. It's been out ever since. But yeah, running on generators. So I went to Tractor Supply. They weren't going to open till 8. And I talked to the guy that was preparing the store to get open. I said, "Do you have any?" He says, "No, ain't got a one." So we have a Harbor Freight. They carry the Predator line of generators. And went over to them. They don't open till 8. And I got there at like 7:15. So I said, well, let me call them on the phone. And they actually answered, and I asked them if they had any before I sat out there till 8 o'clock and found out they didn't have any. And the lady says, "Oh, yeah, we've got a few." I says, "Well, how many is a few?" She said, 75. I says, "You got how many?" "We got 75 in the back." And the only thing I can think is that when you go to Harbor Freight on the internet and you type in Harbor Freight, or actually on your phone, it comes up with the nearest Harbor Freights. Well, ours isn't even a year old, so when you type in the phone to search for it, or Bing, it comes up with the one in Dothan and the one in Ozark, but it doesn't come up with the one in Enterprise. So people, I mean, it's way back in the corner of one of our malls. And I says, people must not know it's here. But they opened at 8, and they sold, well, counting me, they sold 11 generators in that first half an hour. And every one of the other people that bought it was from Panama City, fixing to head back down there when the storm was gone to try to fix whatever they could fix, whatever they had left. So, yeah. But yet we on generator power. But my wife was happy. She got TV yesterday because I figured out that it could run a whole lot more than just my freezer. As long as it wasn't drawing a lot of amps, that thing will flat run just about every wall plug in the house. So, no, they didn't sell out. They had 75. They sold 11 of them. And everybody that I ran into was looking for one. I said, "Go to Harbor Freight." I said, they had 75 as of this morning. They sold 11, so they got at least 60 or so, 64 or so left. It's a 9,000 watt, but it's only a 7,500 watt running. So it, good generator, I think. It's doing what I need it to do. So yeah, about $850 with the 1-year warranty. So, and their warranty is not a repair warranty. Their warranty is if in that year it breaks, you take it back. They give you one in the box to take. So I guess you can't beat that. Yeah, the generator's working great. I got up this morning before I came to work, made sure it was topped off because it'll run for 13 hours. So that gives me plenty of time to get back home tonight. But told the wife how to hook up her TV. With the TV hooked up, the way we have to run the wire to get to the generator, we can't lock the doors, and she didn't want the doors not locked at night, so we brought that wire in last night. I said, "Okay, all you gotta do when you get up in the morning is unlock the door, run this cable out, plug it in the plug, and wait for the TV and stuff to power up." I was kind of surprised. I figured it would run like the satellite maybe and the TV, but it's running the satellite, the TV, the sound bar, the VCR, running everything in my entertainment center essentially. I couldn't believe it would all power up. But it ain't no camping thing. The dang thing weighs 200 pounds, and I got the last wheel kit because I think that wheel kit's going to pay for itself in the long run. I really do. Okay, let me get rid of all this stuff. I'm trying to go through some mail over here. Yeah, this is working better. I can see the chat better. I'm watching broadcasting on the iPad, but watching on my government computer so I can see the chat because the iPad chat doesn't show up half the time. So go figure. By the way, let me see if I can do this. Well, maybe I can, maybe I can't. So, Dick is watching. Alrighty. Dang, 7 people. Ooh, I gotta remember, I came on late. I gotta keep an eye on it so I don't run into Roger. I don't want to run over him. I wonder how much battery power. Well, I know how to solve that. It don't matter how much battery power this thing's got. Let me plug it in. If I can find the slot. There it is. Okay. Now we're running on government power. That's not a warm and fuzzy, but maybe it won't break. Man. Goodness gracious. I didn't have so many things tied to this email address of mine. I would get another one to try and reduce the amount of spam I get. Man, I shouldn't have said spam. Now I'm hungry. I want me a fried spam and egg sandwich. Yeah, we pretty much camped out at the house. Yeah, it's not Dick James. It's really me. We actually felt like we were camping. I've got a Blackstone 17-inch grill that's designed to go camping, but I use it in the house to cook steaks and such. Well, the generator's obviously not going to run the electric stove or electric oven or anything like that. So we put that on top of the stove where I usually put it. The only thing was I didn't have a range hood fan, but we cooked dinner right there. And it's just like we would if we were camping. So we've got hot meals, we've got electricity to watch TV, just can't get the internet. Gary, good morning. Hi everybody. Dick says hi. Lordy. I gotta figure out, everybody says this screen is backwards on their end. I figured it was backwards on mine, but it'd be right side around on yours, but I don't know. I don't know how you can change that. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, Mr. Crawley, have a good one. We'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, man. Come on, get rid of the spam already, okay? Goodbye. It won't delete it. What the heck's going on? Well, I'll figure that out later. Can't imagine why it won't let me delete my spam. Well, needless to say, there probably won't be any drone flying around my house for a while. Although it's been beautiful, beautiful weather. You wouldn't believe it, but at 2 o'clock in the morning I went out to try and get the water back on, because I obviously, with no power to the building, to the pump, I don't have water since I'm on a well. But at 2 o'clock in the morning I went out and started working on the city water that I have and getting it hooked back up. All I gotta do is go out and turn it on. But 2 o'clock in the morning on that day after, went out there and probably the prettiest starlit sky I've seen in many years. Wasn't a cloud in the sky anywhere. You could see every star up there. And so, go figure. Up until then, you had nothing but clouds swirling around, 50-mile-an-hour winds, and then the very next day, nothing. And it finally dropped down to 53, where it belongs this time of year. So this morning was nice and cool. The wife will be happy, because with no air conditioning, she does not like it. But got her fan running. Well, good. I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up on my videos, guys. I really don't know. I don't see it happening, but I'll do my best. While I'm on Roger's show, I'll probably be reviewing some. But I gotta get down here to my Wally World credit card and post the gas I bought this morning. Ooh, 8 people in. We're gonna break a record if we keep this up. I think the most I ever had was 10, but I'm not sure. But yeah, Hey DJ, if you're still here, any word on the job front, buddy? Michael Lambert, 44 in Columbus. Michael, let me give you a wrench so nobody accidentally bops you out of here, okay? But welcome. Most of the people in here are droners, but that doesn't mean we don't let anybody in. I'm mainly doing a warm-up for the Canadian Drone Hub every day that I can. I've been away for a couple of days because of the hurricane, but we're back up and running now. And hopefully I'll be back up and running from the house here pretty soon. Yeah, you can have that 6 degrees. That's why I live in Alabama, guys. You know, we may get down below freezing a couple days a year. And last year we had 2 Arctic fronts come by that got down in the mid-20s. And that's when I get worried. Oh, man. Good luck, DJ. Good luck, buddy. I know how much you're waiting on that to happen. Yep, that would be a glorious thing to have happen on a Friday. Yeah, I'm still trying to find me some pictures of Panama City, but maybe I don't really want to see them. That might not be a good thing. Just doing some updating here, guys, real quick. Ooh, this says I may have gone over. I hope I didn't, because I still need to get some more stuff. 43 Fahrenheit, yeah, that's about right. Yeah. So you're about 10 degrees lower than we are, which you're quite a few more degrees in latitude north of us, so yeah. That works out about right. Yeah, of course, by the end of the day, we'll probably be back up in the 80s, because there's virtually no clouds out there right now. Clear skies, sun's coming up, and it's going to bake us again. But maybe not too much. Yeah, I'll be glad when the power comes back on, that's for sure. Not that I mind. I mean, it's actually pretty comfortable. We had a good time last night. Especially when my pea-brain figured out that 7,500 watts could run a whole lot more than just that one freezer. The freezer is a pretty good big draw on it. I can't put anything else on the same circuit as the freezer. But on the other circuit, I was running all kinds of stuff last night. I probably, if I had some more extension cords, I probably could have got the internet up, but it would have taken quite a bit of extension cords because of where my router is. But, I did get good news though. On the way home yesterday, as I went through the intersection about a mile north of my house, and that's where the switch is for my telephone, there were 3 maintenance trucks there, so I knew one of them was the supervisor because he was in just the basic truck that doesn't have a bunch of toolboxes, and they were working on the switch. So I pulled up, lowered my window, and said, "Hey, can I ask you guys a question?" And the supervisor came over and says, "That depends. Is the force with you?" And I don't know if y'all see my truck or not, but my truck's Darth Vader, and he talks. So I turned on and made him go talk, and he says, "Oh, that's outstanding." He says, "What's your question?" And I said, "Every time I call to try and get my MIPS upgraded from 1.5 to anything, they tell me that I'm too far from the switch." I says, "And you have put in a new switch, right?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, we put it in last year." I said, "Well, every time I call, they tell me I can't have it." Yeah, there's nothing left of most of Panama City. But yeah, Panama City is a mess. But anyway, he told me that he's going to turn my name into the people that run the network and tell them to call me. He says, and when they do, and if they don't call, you call them. He says, I am the technician for this area. He says, you are well within the range of this switch to get 20 MIPS. So hopefully soon I'll have 20 MIPS. And then there won't be any problem at the house with being able to do things. Because right now if I get online, the wife can't get online and so forth because I got 1.5 MIPS. but 20 MIPS should be a big improvement for me. JNC, good morning. How are we doing? Let me get back over here real quick and put down and household. Okay, and how much did that run? 34.72. And save. Alrighty, we're in good shape. We're not bad, JNC. If it wasn't for the fact that the county below us, which where our power comes from, got hit really hard, they have a lot of down lines and a lot of blown transformers, we would be in perfect condition. But I've been without power since 5:15 on Wednesday, so well over, coming up on 40 hours here shortly. And yesterday morning I couldn't get on because I got up at 2 to make sure we had water. I went out and turned on the city water that I've never used because I got a well, but the well doesn't run with no power. So I turned that on, went back to bed, got up at 5, and started hunting a generator to keep the freezers running. Well, I didn't get back to the house with a generator till almost 10:15. Lash, I think both of us have you, but yeah, somebody, let's see where Lash is at. I'll have to do it using Dick because I do it using me. Where are you at, Lashko? You're at 390. I'll tell you what, you're at 391 now. Okay, Dick can do that, but I've already got you, buddy. So I can't do it. But you're at 391 right now, buddy. No, I'm not. I am in Alabama, about probably 12, 13 miles north of the Florida line. I'm about 90 miles from Panama City Beach. If you drew a line straight north from PC Beach, you'd probably go almost right through my house. But yeah, everybody, make sure you sub or support everybody you can. That's why we're around here. That's why we exist. Gary, you're only at 8. Hang on. You're at 10. You're at 11 now. And you'll probably be at 12 later on. Because right now, I can't do much as SatrCop because if I leave, my feed will just die on me. Yep, you should be at 11. Now you're at 12. There you go, buddy. But, cool. Yeah. But yeah, things are looking better. I filled that generator up this morning before I left, so it'll run all the way until I get home. So the wife, I showed her how to hook up the TV, because if I had hooked it up, I would have had to leave one of the doors on the house unlocked because it won't close over the cable. But she didn't want me to do that, so I said, okay, all I gotta do is take this outside, plug it in there when you're ready. But you're gonna have to leave the door unlocked because you can't close it. You'll squish the cable or the extension cord. But yep, it's been looking pretty good. Let me check here. Ooh, wait a minute now. I couldn't have paid you twice. Why would I have paid you twice? Couldn't have done that. The wonders of modern world. Gotta go check my bank. Cool beans. Da-dee-dee. Yeah, my phone has a faster internet than my house, but hopefully that's going to change. And we hit 10 people in the room. Thank you, thank you. Has everybody got a wrench? Looks like everybody's got. Caesar, good morning. What's happening? Doing better, Caesar. Definitely doing better. Been a rough couple days. But all I got to do is think about those poor people in Panama City, and my days don't seem so rough anymore. Okay, let me check something out here. On the 3rd day of Christmas. Okay. External withdrawal, ACQ bill pay. There's that one. Is there another one too? No, there is not. Okay. Okay. No. Alrighty. Found a mistake. That's just what I need. Did not need that. Anyway, guys, about another 20 minutes and we'll be heading over to Roger and Kim. I do apologize for not being able to get a hold of all you guys, okay? Hey, Slippery. No work in stormy weather? Cool. That means you'll be on the CDH, right? That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely be there. Yeah, definitely be there today. And I'll probably stay for a little longer than I have in the past. And I was hoping I'd have a deposit in my account by now, but I don't. That's just the breaks. I gotta get my hard drive set up. We'll see you there, Slippery. Have a good one. Be careful if you're doing this while you're driving, bud. There we go. Man, 133. I'm never going to catch up, guys. 133 notifications. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. Okay, let me figure out what's going on here with this account. Because something's weird. Okay, there's Walmart. There's another one. Huh. Oh, I know why. I've got it programmed to go into the book automatically. Dummy. That's exactly why. And we delete that. Okay. Well, that's a little better. All right. So what's news with all you guys, man? Okay, Gary, we'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully tomorrow. Well, actually, the weekend, I'm probably not going to be around, guys, because unless they get the power on at the house, I don't have any way to power up my internet. Okay, Richard and Janet. Yeah, I may not be in tomorrow. I don't know. I'll try. If I can keep my iPad charged, I might be able to get in over the phone line, the cell phone line, but I'll do my best. We'll see what happens. I might have to hold it outside. Because I'm pretty sure that unless the power comes back, I'm not going to have actual internet in the house. Alrighty. Let me double check on my balances here. Yeah, I know, DJ. The problem isn't the running of it. Actually, I could probably do it. I just got to find a way to get it in. If I'm trying to think. I could probably do it if I get like a, what do you call those things? Surge protector that'll run multiple things. My problem right now is I've only got 2 plugs that I can use off the generator for 120. I've got 4 outlets, but one of them's being used for the freezer, and every time I plug something else into that circuit, it pops the GFI. So I can't take a chance on that happening. So the only thing that's in the one circuit is the freezer, and then the other circuit is running the TV and all that kind of stuff. If I can find a way to get rid of one of those, I can probably get up and online. But it's because of where things are in the house is the problem. Where the where the modem phone line comes into the house is all the way on the opposite end from where I'm bringing the generator in to run the other things. So that's my problem. But I did get good news, DJ. The technicians were out there at the switch a mile from my house, and I asked him, I said, when are you going to repair or replace this switch? He says, we replaced it 8 months ago. I said, well, then why do they keep telling me I can't get a faster internet? He says, where do you live? I said, 1.1 miles from this spot we're standing on. 1.1 miles to the south. He says, you should be able to get 20 MIPS. I said, well, every time I call them, they tell me, you're too far away from the switch. We can't help you. All you can get is 1.5. So hopefully, if I get this ironed out, I'll be up to 20 MIPS pretty soon. And I'll be a real happy camper. But there again, it's going to take the power coming back on, more than likely. Okay, let me see how I'm doing on a balance here. Okay, my mortgage payment comes out today. Yeehaw, mortgage payment. And my wife's money goes in right there, so I still got a little bit to play with. Okay, not doing too bad. Even after I spent $800 yesterday on a danged old generator, that really hurt. But now I got one. I don't have to worry about it next time. Good morning, Roger. How are we doing? You just woke up? Well, good morning. Go get some coffee. You're on live in about 12 minutes. Won't that be fun? Thank you for stopping by, Roger. I do appreciate it. I will definitely be on your feed later. Just got a few housekeeping things to do here at work. I tell you what, though, you gotta love a boss that you call him and say, well, I'll be in time to teach, but I won't be in this morning. And he just says, just take care of what you gotta take care of, get your stuff fixed, and come in when you can. And then when you offer to pay for, take leave, he says, no, don't worry about it. It's good people like that to keep the world going around. Okay, Roger, see you in just a little bit. Coffee, coffee, coffee. As you can see, my electric razor doesn't work too good on battery. I can't help that, but that's the breaks. Plus, I was doing it in the dark because I don't have all the lights powered. But I'm going to get that generator thing figured out pretty quick. Get it to work better even, I think. There's got to be a way to do it. I wish there was a way that with this one that I could wire it into at least ways the wall sockets, because I think it would run just about every little tiny thing that I've got in the house that's on the wall sockets. Except for the freezer. That's got to be on its own circuit evidently because it keeps popping. Excuse me. Yeah, it could be worse. I could have not been able to find a generator, and then I would have been cooking a hell of a lot of meat. Probably have to be giving it to the dogs. But the freezer's still freezing, so good shape. Oh. All right, this has been a good one, even though it got started late. I appreciate it, guys. That's the most likes one of these has gotten yet. Right at an hour we've been on. That's pretty good. I thought I had gotten started even later than that. Okay, what we got going there? Okay, I can disconnect this again. Plug this in. Alrighty. Yeah, this is working much better on the chat. Because I'm here to tell you, I have not seen the first chat message go by on the screen on the iPad. It's ridiculous. So I've got my own stream up on my military computer. That's working. Even though it looks kind of funny to look up and see yourself in two places. Seeing double. Yeah, the only bad thing right now is I can't call the house and see how things are going because there's no phone. And the wife never keeps her cell phone where it can receive, so I know better than to call it because it just infuriates me when I call it and all I get is her voicemail immediately. I often wonder why I pay for that cell service. But it works. Alrighty, down to 4. And we got about 8 minutes. I'm going to let it run right up until just before it's time to go see Roger. Ooh, we had a troll this morning. Yay! Let's see, the iPad doesn't show me downs. The iPad does not show me thumbs downs. It only shows me the thumbs ups. And okay, I think I got that done. Oh, come on now, computer, cooperate. And boom. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, I don't think I need this plugged in anymore. Save some of the government's energy. Ooh, what was that? Strange noises from my computer. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, it's kind of amazing how those trolls work. They sneak in, they give you a thumbs down, they sneak out because they chicken. They don't want to carry on a conversation. They just chicken shit. Oh, can I say that? Well, I guess I did. It's too late now. Okay, got that done. And go over here like that. Alrighty. Oh, there I be. I may just use my computer to get into the hub this morning and shut this thing down. Seems like the computer works a little better as far as just watching our chat. I may just have to do that. And we've still got a few. I gotta start getting into some things on my work computer today too. As to when we have completed certain things. Oh, Lordy. Okay, that's the annual tracker. Okay, let me go desktop. Let me go copy. Cut documents and paste. Okay, I'm caught up. Good deal. Well, DJ, I hope you get some good word. We fixing to shut things down here, guys, so I can get some stuff done before Roger comes up and starts running. I appreciate you all coming in. I think that's a new all-time high for likes. I know it's getting pretty close to an all-time high for dislikes. That's different. But it's a view, so we actually have 15 views, not just 14. I'm wondering why the iPad is not caught up. No biggie. Anyway, guys, we're going to shut it down. We'll see you all at the Canadian Drone Hub in about 4 or 5 minutes. Y'all have a blessed day, and God bless, and have a wonderful time over at the Hub.